on New York.
If we keep doing the same thing over and over again, we're going to get the same kind of result. And that's not working for many, many New Yorkers, and we know it. That is one reason why this campaign has caught fire, not just with the Asian American community, but with every community here in New York City. We're going to run a campaign and then lead an administration that's going to work on solving the problems that affect all New Yorkers. I feel better about both New York City and this campaign than I ever have. Every day is going to get more energized, more exciting, and with your help, we are going to get people out to the polls in droves on January 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21, and then 22 is the actual election. We are going to transform politics in New York City, and I think that hundreds of thousands, no, millions of New Yorkers have been waiting for this opportunity for years. The opportunity is now, New York. Let's take it. Let's turn the page. Let's give New York City a different kind of leadership that's going to focus on us and our families and improving our way of life. Thank you all so much.
Andrew Yang!
Andrew Yang! Andrew Yang! Andrew Yang! Andrew Yang! Andrew Yang! Andrew Yang! Thank you! Let's win this race!
Thank you, Andrew. All right. Well, today the stage is all on Andrew. I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. My name is Jimmy Lee. I'm the president of New York City Asian American Democratic Club, and on behalf of the Asian American Democratic Club, we want to endorse Andrew for mayor. Andrew Yang! Andrew Yang! Andrew Yang! Andrew Yang! Yes. Thank you, Andrew. Yes, we are glad that Andrew is committed to provide more resources to anti-Asian hate crime task force and providing more resources to anti-Asian hate crime force is to bring justice for those victims. It's not only about it's not anything about police or anything like that, but it's more about to bring justice to the victims. So for that, thank you so much, Andrew, for your support. And the next speaker I would like to introduce you is Karen Rowe. She's the Vice President of New York City Asian American Democratic Club.
OK， 正話楊安澤同我哋講咧，就係而家冬去春來，而家所有嘅景象都開始變啦，天氣變翻暖，人嘅生氣亦都開始增而且朝氣勃勃，你睇下佢個牌嗰度寫住係心係紐約，但係胸懷僑社。佢正話同我哋講嘅咧，就係話佢一定會同亞裔人同埋華人爭取正義，爭取平等待遇。任何政府任何一個階層，我哋都唔會再被忽視，唔係好似以前咁樣，有啲人。有關係嘅就有好好嘅對待，但係其他嘅人呢就當冇到 ，OK？ 所以尤其是佢話而家自從舊年呢個疫情開始之後，中國人尤其是中國人華人社區嘅小商業都受到好大影響。佢如果一當選咗之後呢，佢第一樣嘅首要呢就係第一幫助僑社經濟復甦。唔係我講，係佢講。而且當僑社經濟復甦之後咧，一定就大家會安居樂業。最緊要咧就係佢會實行一道政策，係安排一個多 化嘅計劃，等到每一個社區都明白我哋每一個移民對美國嘅貢獻，唔會再對某一個族裔歧視，尤其是對中國人或者亞裔歧視等呢啲歧視嘅罪行全面。所以如果我哋要選到佢嘅呢，我哋自己中國人都會可以飄高一啲，係咪？
All right, thank you. Yes, like Andrew said, we want fair treatment. AAPI community, we want fair treatment by the city, by the state, even though we are almost 15% of the population. How many statues in New York City, if you take a look, have AAPI figures, AAPI statues? We need a statue, maybe later in the years, Andrew, or for people who helped to build this country, hope to build this city. So we need fair treatment. We need fair representation in our U.S. history textbook. API help community help to build this country. We need a place in our U.S. history book. So thank you. And next speaker, I would like to invite Jerry Chen to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you for coming to 86th Street today. So I didn't have a prepared speech. I'll make it very short, right? Andrew is right. In order to make changes and stuff, right, we need a leader that's willing to make that change. I have, during the whole pandemic, I have been working with the Department of Health, New York City agencies and stuff. One thing that I always find out that they don't have any resources for the Asian community, the AAPI community. So with a leader like Andrew coming in, we will make a lot of changes. He will make a lot of changes in this government agency. So I'm asking everyone, don't forget in June, go out and vote for him. Thank you.
我是杨安泽，我在竞选纽约市长，谢谢你们，谢谢你们。
Great, thank you.
So exciting! Is it time to take questions? What are we doing?
I think we're late, but Aaron?
Yeah. I wanted to ask you about an op-ed written by Charlotte Bennett, one of the women who's accused Governor Cuomo of sexual harassment. And in it, she criticizes your response in that video that circulated last week. She describes it as an act of cowardice for you to respond the way you did. So I wanted to get your response to that. And she also, refers to the fact that you said you would take Governor Cuomo's endorsement. I'm wondering if that's still true, and what's the reasoning for that?
I haven't read the op-ed, so I'm not sure how I can respond. I haven't seen it.
Okay, I can tell you right now, she says, we don't need a mayor. New York City should not be led by a person who laughs at jokes that degrade and threaten women, or a man who puts his own talking to above the safety and respect of half of his constituents. New York City should certainly avoid a man whose cowardice and misogyny shine brightly. I'm sorry she feels that way.
Certainly. Certainly, I would never. I would never endorse any mistreatment of a woman in any context.
Okay, and would you still take the governor's endorsement?
Well, my job as mayor is going to be to deliver for the people of New York City, and so if there is someone who wants to help New York City get heading in a positive direction, then I think it's someone that I should be open to working with. Even though I've said already that I believe that Governor Cuomo should step aside and let Lieutenant Governor Hochul assume the role, because I think that would be better for the state.
Okay, and you still sort of stand by the way you reacted in that incident?
Well, I said at the time that I ended the interaction as soon as possible.
Yeah, War Journal. Hi. You made very clearly about the Asian hate crimes, but there are a lot of trust issues between the police officer and the folks. And some people believe the police officer did not do their job, but some people still believe they need police officer help. So what's your opinion to address this issue and to rebuild those kind of trust?
I think we do need to do a lot of work to rebuild or build, in many cases, connections and bonds of trust between the Asian American community and city authorities, including the NYPD. some incidents, for example, like the stabbing or the beating, where the police, in my mind, are necessary as part of the response. But there are other things to be done too that don't involve the police, but the police are certainly necessary for at least some situations.
Any other media? Okay.
I just want to know, what are you going to do to bring businesses back to New York? Because with 90%, evacuation rate by all these big businesses, that destroys all of New York and everything. You're a businessman, so I question everyone and everyone else. What are you going to do to bring all these businesses back to New York?
We have to, it's vital. We have to get our city back on its feet as quickly as possible. And two things that we should be focusing on is direct relief for small businesses, but the second thing is getting back tourists and commuters. Because the fact is that the 66 million tourists supported 300,000 jobs, which are about half the jobs that we're missing right now. And so we need to send a very clear message that New York City is open for business, that people are able to visit their friends and family, go out to see a show, go to the restaurants, come to their office, get schools reopened. I'm going to be the comeback and recovery mayor because I'm going to be very focused on letting everyone know that New York City is still the most exciting place in the world, and that we're going to be open for school, for business, for tourism, for leisure. We're the best place in the world to visit, and millions of people are going to discover that very quickly as soon as people feel confident. I'm going to help rebuild that confidence.
And I love the subway idea. Whoa! And it should be every holiday, that subway idea. Memorial Day, I love it.
Subway holiday, right?
Subway holiday.
We're
Think about it.
going to get our business tour.
Thank you, everyone.
Business tour.
Easter
Thank you,
TV.
everyone. Cheers, Andy.
Easter TV is
Hi, Andrew.
Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang, Easter TV.
Hey, Star TV.
Yes, thank you. You speak Chinese is better. Yeah, maybe the many Chinese people like you, support you. Yeah.
Oh, no. My Chinese is not as good as it should be. Like I went to Chinese school as a kid, but I wasn't as good at it as I should. I wasn't as attentive as I should have
但
been.
是你说你现在越来越多的中文了，说了。
He said, but he has seen you speaking, and he said your Chinese has become better and better.
谢谢。
OK, thank you, support Andrew Yang. Thank you, 谢谢支持 Andrew Yang 啊。OK， 谢谢。Thank you, Andrew Yang. Thank you. 谢谢我们的王绍文律师啊，也给安居阳团队的助理啊，谢谢，为安居阳做了很多贡献是吧？也为我们法医是吧？谢谢。好，我们就今天结束啊。好，谢谢王绍文啊律师，谢谢啊，谢谢。
Yes, Andrew, he never mentioned my friend Dave. He does a lot of volunteer.
Andrew Yang 很亲民啊，跟大家一起亲切的照相哈。这么来跟他照相，我都想跟他照一张，对吧？但是他人太多，我觉得不好意思。拿这个相机。
Very quick, he has to go.
人太多了。没多少钱跟他照一张。孩子是吧？啊，你借着这个用一下。好，来。人太多了。
Yeah, he does a lot of volunteer work.
Andrew杨非常亲民啊，好，谢谢观众吴观众，谢谢你，谢谢。咱们还是支持Andrew杨，现在中文说的越来越好啊，大家支持，大家应该心里自己有数哈，做出选择，好不好 ？OK。
Step up before I get pushed forward.
Smart of you. Okay, thank you.
Michael，
啊，在直播呀。我拿着就看你拿
我哋兩個入去個叫人喺過嚟。炸機嚟㗎，放心俾我炸。
谢谢Andrew来Star TV，Thank you。照了好多。哎，谢谢。
跟大家讲，其实有什么问题都可以问我，我其实可以帮忙
这样的
回答。
这个是Andrew杨的助理王少文律师啊，助理。然后大家有什么问题的话，可以留你的电话还是微信？你看。
对，我的电话是718-844-8560。
718-844-8560。
对。
大家如果有要支持Andrew杨要捐款的，或者有什么问题的，社团的领袖也好，广大华人也好，如果有问题支持Andrew杨竞选纽约市市长的啊，就可以打电话给，或者是加我们的微信，我们来转达给王少文律师，他是正宗的Andrew杨团队的这个助理啊，不是警方假冒啊，其他人都好多这个，咱们是正规的，大家看Andrew杨就在他的身后，是不是啊？有一些问题，比如说有人对他的误解，有时候前面他因为不能回答我们的问题，大家有的观众说，好像因为他确实中文不太好，你看他学习的很好，刚才还跟我讲，我喜欢 I like Star TV， 他刚才还是用英语说，因为他毕竟中文不太好，人家从小是 ABC， 所以大家支持咱们的华裔的这个市长啊，现在是非常好的一个时机，大家一定要支持。然后有任何问题采访就是跟王少文这个律师是他的助理来联系啊。再讲一下电话。
718-844-8560。
我再打一遍，我要打在屏幕上。
而且
718-844-8560。对。好了，谢谢。
对，我从2018年就开始帮杨安泽所以其实我跟杨安泽的妈妈们，我也跟杨安泽的妈妈也很熟，对，所以其实我们大家对杨安泽有什么疑问的话，真的我可以打从心里面的跟大家分享我认识的他，还有我跟他都是哥大法律系毕业的，法学院毕业的，
还是同学 ，OK，
我是他学妹，
学妹，
对，但就是说相对而言，我对他的了解，不管他的政策部分或他为人部分，我都比一般人更了解他，所以大家不用客气，请多跟我联络。
好的，
谢谢。
好的，谢谢啊，因为有些人说什么吃月饼啊什么的，那可能有一种误传或者一种习惯是吧？你再解释一下是吗？
对，因为真的有少数家庭在庆祝新年的时候，真的就是有吃月饼。对，
是有些地方还真是这样，是吧？
没错，
每个地方习俗都不一样。比如说我们元宵节，有的地方吃比如说有的过年，比如说北方吃水饺，南方吃元宵。我们南京呢就什么都吃，好像年夜饭好像还习惯，所以说可能有这习俗的差异，大家还是咱们四海一家亲，都支持啊，不分什么台湾的啊、Chinese 啊、香港的啊或者什么，咱们都是华人，四海一家亲，都应该支持咱们的华人的市长候选人。
我们真的要团结哦，因为难得有那么好的杰出人才愿意出来为大家贡献哦，我们不趁这个机会多支持他。还有其他的一些我们华裔的候选人市议员候选人，我们都要趁这个机会好好的支持他们，才能够帮助我们争取到我们应该有的公平的资源让我们可以多参政多发表我们的想法。我们在美国贡献那么多，我们需要让 美国整个社会都知道我们能够做哪些事情，我们已经做了哪些事情。没有杨安泽，没有今天其他出来选市议员的那些华裔候选人的话，谁会知道我们做了哪些事呢？对不对？所以请大家团结，我们一定要团结起来，帮助他们当选。谢谢。
今年是个非常时期，又是疫情各个方面，咱们一定要站出来支持咱们华裔的候选人，不管是市长候选人还是市议员候选人，咱们一定要出来支持啊！支持，谢谢你，王绍文，谢谢王律师，谢谢啊，好，今天我们结束今天的直播啊，谢谢大家，谢谢啊，杨安泽啊，新系纽约杨安泽，谢谢。我们苏老师也过来了啊，是，你看在每一个这个华裔的这个不管是游行的队列前面，还是支持咱们华裔的行业里面，都有苏老师的身影。苏老师讲几句。
全力支持啊，全力支持这个华人竞选也好，争取这个福利也好啊，我会全力的支持啊。
好，谢谢苏老师。好，我们就今天结束了今天的直播，谢谢。我给你看看，你看好不好？